Hey friends, Merry Christmas and welcome back to Big Nate's Whiskey Lounge. I am Corson Nate, hoping you're enjoying your holiday. Hope that whatever holiday you do celebrate, if it's not Christmas, that you enjoyed or are enjoying that. Myself, I'll be over at my parents' house today, enjoying time with my mom and my dad and my siblings, and my nephew, and just going to be having a great day, going to be eating some good food and just sharing with each other's company. Hope that you are doing the same, that you're spending it with people that you love, and that you're just getting your holidays on. I am so excited for today's video because I found one of my unicorns. So a lot of people do a lot of whiskey hunting and they look for allocated things, and fantastic, and I'm one of those people as well. But this year, for 2021, there are 3 specific releases that are not necessarily allocated, but they're just specific releases that I was looking for by the end of the year. The first one being Maker's Mark FAE02. I have FAE01, and as of right now, I'm shooting today on December 7th. I'm still looking for that to hit my area. The second one is going to be Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C921. Still looking for that to hit my area. I do have A and B behind me. And the third one, I found it this past weekend. This is going to be High West Midwinter Nights Dram. This is going to be Act 9, and I have Scene 3. This was a whiskey that a buddy of mine that I hang out with at my cigar lounge, this is one that we were so stoked we were looking for. I found it at a local store. They had 3 bottles. I bought all 3, although he bought one of them from me. So I do have a backup bottle. And as you can see, we've already gotten into it. I bought this on Saturday the 5th. What's today? I bought it on Saturday the 4th, and then I brought it with me to the cigar lounge on Sunday the 5th, and I shared it with him and 3 of our other buddies who were into whiskey. So we've already cracked this open. This is, again, High West Midwinter Nights Dram. It is a blend of straight rye whiskeys that are finished in French oak port barrels. Now we know that this was, just want to double check before I say anything I shouldn't. This should be MGP. I don't believe it says where it was distilled. I apologize, I did not look at this sooner. But a lot of High West stuff comes from MGP. It does say it's bottled by them. We believe that it is MGP juice. They actually came out with their 21 release of Rendezvous Rye, was the first whiskey that had their own juice in it. And maybe in the future their midwinters will include their own juice. Gotta be honest with you, the same day we had, Saturday, the same buddy that I bought a bottle of this for, he bought a bottle of the Rendezvous Rye when he was at home for Thanksgiving. We were disappointed in it, and it could just be because it had their own juice and it was young. But we were super excited to get this. It is such a pretty bottle. I'm so excited to have this. Like I said, I have a backup bottle. I am not sure if I'm going to keep that bottle and use it as I get through with this, or if I'm going to one day do a giveaway or donate that to somebody's charity donation. Because I don't want to hoard bottles. I'm going to try to milk this thing, but also kind of keep going. And I don't just want to have a ton of bottles from old years sticking around. I want to drink, enjoy, and move on. So I'm probably not going to keep that one. So look for in the near future for me to either do a giveaway on my own channel or to have this bottle be donated to somebody's charity giveaway. Well, not this bottle, but the unopened one. So let's give this a pour. Beautiful, beautiful color. I'm going to pour quite a bit of this because I'm going to drink this. It's Tuesday the 7th when I'm shooting it, and I got, let's see, it's about 8 o'clock Eastern right now, so we got the Bourbon Junkies, or not Junk, yeah, the Bourbon Junkies coming up in about an hour, and then followed by Cheech over at Whiskey Encore. So I got a good night in front of me, so this is so pretty. So pretty, almost like the juice of a plum. You know, it's got the caramely color, a little bit of pinkish hue, kind of like a rosé. Well, obviously, it would be port. That is so nice. So obviously I've already had this, so I'm not tasting this blind. going in knowing what this is. Oh, it just smells fantastic. Now, it is 49.3% alcohol. So, some people are a little disappointed that High West does not come out with a higher proof. This particular rye. I'm okay with where it's at for this. It would be kind of cool if, so those of you that know, they come out with each year. So this is their 9th, Act 9. And then they do different batches of that release. So this is scene 3, so it's batch number 3. Batch number 1, if I'm not mistaken, is a distillery only release, and that gets dropped on October 1st. The Bourbon Junkies, Lifetime Whiskey, which is Dan and Julie Like, Matt Porter from ADHD Whiskey, Sean Opperman, who runs Opperman's liquor store up in Midland, Michigan. I actually met him in July. I was up there for vacation, popped in and got to meet him. Great guy. As well as the wives of the Bourbon Junkies. Went to Utah, went to Park City, Utah, and it just happened to be they were there for October 1st and got to get some cases of this. And they obviously had scene 1. So, but this smells fantastic. A little plummy maybe. Some spice. I can definitely tell it's a rye. I did know, I looked this up, and it said their mash bill. And now I can't find it. That is okay. It just smells so good. I'm just really digging this nose right now. Sorry if this video takes a little longer, but I really like this. I know a lot of you guys like it too. So I'm looking at the High West page. I believe the one in the picture is Act 6, but it's the same concept. It does say the mash bill, so it's 95. Oh, okay. So it looks like it does have some of their own stuff in it. So it's 95.5, 95 rye, 5 barley, malted barley from MGP, and then their own blend, their own mash bill of 80% rye and 20% malted rye. 20% malted rye. So that's 100% rye in their own stuff. And then it's aged. I don't know the year of it. We obviously know it's at least 2 years because it's straight, and we know that it's also at least 4 because it doesn't give an age statement. And I'm going to read this as I do this to see if it gives. I'm getting a lot of cinnamon, vanilla, caramel, getting all that stuff. Oh, and it is, the words I can see, and obviously I know that they can taint me, but a cozy fire. This would definitely help me out there. Oh man. That clings to the tongue in such a good way. So good. Non-chill filtered, no coloring or flavoring. Oh, it's savory. And I'm already down half a bottle, so if I intend to give that one away, I gotta be careful with this. The bottle's kind of cool too. The bottle is, it's like got air pockets in the glass, which is interesting. I don't recall, I'll have to look at the other ones. They might be that way too, but really cool drawing on it. This is so good. So obviously a Midwinter Night's Dram is a play on, Midwinter Night's Dream, Midsummer Night's Dream, sorry about that, by William Shakespeare. And they've got a couple quotes on here from his, and where they get the acts and the scenes is the fact that Midsummer Night's Dream has acts and scenes in it, obviously, so they kind of play on that. So this is so good. I just love the color on that. Love it, love it, love it. Hope you're enjoying your Christmas. Hope you're, whatever day you're celebrating on. I know yesterday Christmas Eve, I do stuff with my family. We do a big Christmas Eve dinner. We usually do prime rib, and then we go to church for church service. However, I'm on the security team, so I won't actually be in the service for that. And then we do presents from, I'm one of 7 kids, so what we do is we get out of the way the kids' presents on Christmas Eve, we give to each other. So I have my brother and his wife, my sister and her husband, and then 4 other siblings to get for. So we'll knock that out Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, our parents give us our gifts, we give them theirs. And then my mom's, my grandparents on my mom's side will be over. And then the following day we actually have it scheduled to be with my dad's family. So, and actually, if you can see, I don't know, right behind me there's a bottle of Ardbeg Scorch up there. I actually procured that for my uncle, my dad's older brother, who's into Scotch. But he lives about an hour away, and his local store couldn't get it, and I could, so I found it and got it for him. So, but it's a really good rye. I did a review that comes out the 27th, I believe, so I actually won't get too much into it. But there was another rye in that. And since hitting the winter season, I've really, really liked rye. I like rye anyway, but a lot of people have been saying, oh, rye's my fall go-to, or things like that. I can see where they're coming from. And I think I might become one of those people as well. So, but this is really good. I'm really enjoying it. If you're able to get a bottle, do so. One of the reasons why I'm possibly not going to drink that backup bottle is because of the fact I know a lot of people don't get it. And I was very fortunate and blessed to find it. And I was fortunate enough that that particular store didn't have a limit on it. I was able to buy all 3 bottles. 1 unicorn down, 2 to go. Let's go. I hope you're having a great holiday, having a great Christmas, and let's see what 2022 brings together. I know for me, I got a lot of fun stuff coming up. In February, Buffalo has a whiskey riot. Me and the same buddy I bought the other bottle for. We're going to that. And then at the end of March, we got the podcast Whiskey Weekend Batch 4 in Louisville. Super excited about that. Just bought my plane tickets this past week. And let's have a fantastic year. Let's love each other. Let's treat each other with the respect that each other's deserves. I don't mean that we can't disagree with each other, but there's a way to do it without being a jerk. And unfortunately, a lot of people have not found that out. It's either agree with me or shut up. No, we can find common ground. We can love each other even through our differences, and especially with a glass of whiskey between us. Cheers.